Alright, look, this is my part two to my first video, which was pretty much my views on, certain situations in rape. Okay, I just want to clear up, I'm not advertising or okaying any type of rape, because of course it's wrong. I know that. I know women are victims in a lot of situations of rape. My outlook, my position was pretty much saying, like, the best way possible, like, bad shit is bad shit all over the world. It's like we have a lot of people who I feel like don't take steps into, like, preventing things as much as they do just trying to get justice for it. And I just kind of feel like in this day and age, it's like there's so many things that just go unsolved. There's so many things that go, you leave people hurt and broken, and it's like instead of, like, continuing this cycle of, like, unjustified rape or any type of racism or sexism and stuff like that, it's like, the only answer in this situation is really honestly to try to nip things in the bud before it even develops. And that's pretty much all I was saying. Like, I know some situations you can't be stopped because, there is a such thing as home invasion rape, or there's a such thing as, like, you being kidnapped and raped and, stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, if you have any opportunity or a chance to avoid things, and it's not impossible. Like, honestly, I think it's just parenting. I mean, there's a big difference between women that I know who have a good home system, like a good father in their life and mother in their life, and just like a family. And even if you're even a single parent home, sometimes, people raise their kids and it shows a certain way, the way they make decisions. And, I understand everybody's not blessed with that, so unfortunately some people are going to fall victim due to their parents' mistakes. But I'm just saying, like, if there's any way we can spread wisdom to people who aren't privileged to get this from their parents, all I'm saying is that, like, you shouldn't put yourself in positions, and it's like if you take the initiative to be responsible and take responsibility. I mean, of course, after the fact, it's hard to say, like, oh, well, it was my fault that happened to me, but I'm just saying, if you take that same ideal and apply it before the fact, we'd avoid the situation in the first place. Like, that's pretty much what I meant. I just think a lot of people got rubbed the wrong way because you feel like I'm saying it's the woman's fault in general, for getting raped. And it's like, I wasn't really saying that, but I'm just saying, like, if you can find closure in yourself and then be able to, like, look back and say, like, if something that I shouldn't have done, which is probably, and I'm talking about only one instance. I'm not talking about any type of other rape besides you being somewhere you're not supposed to be, you being a girl, you being completely intoxicated to where your mind decisions aren't working and you're doing something dumb like letting a bunch of dudes fuck with you. And it's like, not all those cases, we see it all the time, it's not always non-consensual. Like, the type of rape I was really kind of going towards was the type where you actually, at the time, consult the rape. You're actually, like, the only reason it's called rape is because the next day you didn't want it anymore, but at the time you did because your mind was in the wrong place because you were manipulated. And that does qualify as some type of rape, but I'm just saying, like, you can teach people your mistake to where they won't do the same thing. But I don't see, like, why it's considered a mistake before the fact, but it's not a mistake after the fact just because it happened to you. I mean, that's really all I'm trying to get at. Pretty much I'm just trying to, like, just be real. It's like, that's not the only type of situation where shit like that happens. I mean, like I said, I put an example yesterday with, like, you wearing the wrong colors and the wrong hood. Is it morally right to get your ass shot up? Like, no, but was it a smart idea to do it in the first place? Is it a good idea to leave your car running at the gas station to go put money on your tank while there's people outside? No. Is it morally right for them to take your car? No. But it's all about decision making. I just feel like, we as people need to be ahead of this curve instead of just, like, and when I said playing victim, I meant, like, you making a dumb decision in the first place and the worst of the worst happened to you, which is unfortunate. But instead of, like, having the mindset of, like, okay, well, knowing that there's bad people out here, the decision I made me vulnerable. And I'm not saying, like, to just kill yourself about it, but I'm just saying, like, that type of understanding and knowledge is what you can spread to the next person or spread to yourself for, in case you ever run into that situation again. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, it's just being real. It's like, I feel like women, like, people think I'm being sexist or I'm demeaning women by saying that, but I really feel like I'm helping, because the reason women are demeaned and objectified is because of that mindset that they're always just a victim. There's nothing they can do about it. If you guys really took initiative, the same thing when you choose men, like you guys feel like you're, obligated to stick with like, no good men just because you're in love when you really have the power to do better for yourself. But if you don't feel like you can and you're just always a victim, you don't stay with the same dude for years and years who either beats, cheats, or treats you like shit. It's the same thing if you gon' put yourself in a position where you don't need to be with a bunch of dudes in a room that's drunk and are trying to get you drunk. It's like, you know what they want, so why even be there? Like, I need somebody to answer that for me. Why are you there? If you, with one or two of your homegirls, y'all getting shit-faced drunk, it's like 10 niggas around you who are also shit-faced drunk. You probably don't know but one of them or two of them. Why are you there? Like, why? Knowing the consequences, knowing what like really goes down. Like, why are you there? That's all I'm saying. And I just think if we spent more time trying to like take responsibility for our own actions and trying to nip it in the bud before it happened, a lot of shit in this world would go smoother, including like the population of young violated girls in these type of situations. That's it. I'm just trying to make a solution. But if I'm gonna be looked at as an enemy or a sexist, then I know how I'm gonna raise my family, and we'll just see what happens. So that's all. I'll ride with this. Bye.